YouTube, welcome back. So on March 20th of 2023, a day before my 25th birthday, myself and Worldwide Furniture ended up receiving a shipment of 40 brand new couches in the box. And in 2 short months, we ended up selling out all that inventory. So that's why I wanted to make this video, because 4 months ago, I was in a place where I had been in the used couch game full time for coming up on 2 years. I kind of went through a phase where I felt like there's got to be more to life than this. You know, there's got to be more to being in business than just getting a used couch, cleaning it, selling it, and doing that whole process by myself and with my fiance. That just got the wheels turning of how can I get my hands on some new couches, because I understood that with the couch flipping game, there's really 4 steps. There's finding couches, sourcing inventory. There's cleaning or storing the couches. There's listing and marketing the couches, and then there's selling, finding the buyer. And the first 2 steps are where I spent a lot of my time. So my thinking process was, if I can eliminate those first 2 steps, that will just leave me time to do what I really love, which is making sales and marketing. My quest had begun of what's out there in terms of new furniture. And out of happenstance, the plug hit me up. And I'm gonna call him the plug in this video out of respect to him and his clients. I'm not gonna be listing any numbers or what I bought products for or anything, but the plug hit me up and said, "Hey Dante, can I post in your Facebook group of the Resale Mafia of an opportunity to get your hands on some new couches?" And I said, "Yes, you can, but can I take a look at what you got?" That ended up leading into a process of me doing my due diligence of seeing if the numbers made sense. And some of the big factors that went into making a decision to get new couches was, how much storage would I need? Currently, I'm working with 540 square feet of space. For a big shipment, you're gonna need at least 1,000 square foot. So right there, I had a challenge to overcome. And also the financing part of how much is this actually gonna cost? I had a good amount of savings put away. I was still short quite a bit to make it work. Ended up talking to family members, going out and really trying to get the money needed to make the deal happen. With that, my mom ended up investing some money with me. We had enough to get 40 units shipped to us. So once the deal was done, one thing I had to figure out was, where was I gonna receive the shipment and how was I gonna store these couches? Because 40 sets was about 120 plus boxes. I was able to talk to my uncle, and he was more than willing to help me out with my first deal, which I'm greatly appreciative about. He helped me receive it there at his warehouse, and then I ended up paying him rent to store some of my shipment. And then I would bring a smaller percentage of that load over to my shop where I'm at now, and I would store like 12 to 15 sets here. And then when I would run out, I would go back to his warehouse, get 15 more in a 26-foot box truck, bring it back over here. And I had to do 4 trips total to bring every single box over here and sell it here. And where I would do my appointments, because when you're selling couches for an average price point of like $1,400, for example, a lot of people want to come see the couch first. So this was my stomping grounds. People would come to my shop, my staging zone, and it was easy because I had one color that could be in multiple setups. I would just leave that couch here on the show floor for days at a time, because I was able to just have people come and see the same display couch. The real work went into posting and listing couches, but not only that, getting really creative on how can I convert some of these clicks? How can I get people to message me and want to set up a time to come see it? Because I found that when people would come see it, I had like an 80% or above close rate. We got our first sale on the 24th of March. And in that first month, within 30 days, we had already sold like 28 sets. Like 70% of our inventory was already gone in the first month. And there was a bit of urgency under me to where I was replying to people within like 1 minute of them replying, and they could sense that urgency of like, this is a couch that they should get. And yes, there was some slow weeks after that fast start. We had about 9 to 10 days where we didn't have another sale. What I learned from actually making these couches sell faster is constantly changing up your listings, you know, taking photos and staged in different spots. Like for example, we took a big 8-piece and took it to our home and staged it inside of our house just to get some new photos of different setups. That's where the money was made, is in terms of the marketing and listing and perfecting the title and the descriptions, boosting your posts. That's all things that helped me really get those sales fast. We ended up looking into financing options because we wanted to offer financing for our customers. But with that, there's certain requirements that need to be made, where you have to have a website up and running, a showroom with a legitimate address. You have to have a sign of some sort, a professional one. You have to have an LLC. Certain steps you had to put in place of things that I've been putting on the back burner for months and months and months and thinking, I don't need that, I can still make it happen. That kind of pushed us, me, my fiance, and Worldwide Furniture, to take those next steps of creating our business page on Instagram and Facebook of Worldwide Furniture, getting our logo set up, and actually getting the things put in place to where we can offer financing. But not only that, become a legitimate business and a legitimate brand that people want to purchase from. So the couch itself that we had was just phenomenal to start off this journey with. We got to build relationships with key people such as the plug, such as friends and acquaintances and allies that also carry this same couch. The couch flipping game is a niche that's growing so rapidly that the new couch game is going to be where fortunes are made, where the brick and mortar local business, furniture business, gets taken over by, the worldwide furnitures that start from their shop. I'm excited because we just got confirmation that in 3 days we have our next load coming in. So I'm gonna be actively sharing that with you guys. The reason I didn't on this load is because I kind of wanted to announce only when it was finished and only when I had proven myself to myself, but also to those who invested with me and those around me. Now the doors have opened up and the next chapter is here, and we are just scratching the surface. And I can't wait to create wealth alongside those who I've been talking to, the ones that really are hungry and starving to create a magnificent life for not only themselves, but their family. There's so much business to be done. There's gonna be more to come, and let's get after it. See you guys on the next.